And just back to the Middle East, too, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and I never thought I'd expect him to be doing such a good job on this portfolio, but here we are. He's just landed in Tel Aviv just a few hours ago. What message do you think that he is going to be delivering to the Netanyahu government about America's expectations for, A, ending this conflict, but B, also ending Hamas's threat to continually undermine peace and stability in the entire region?
Well, I think Rubio's message is going to be one of unqualified support. Unlike the Biden administration, which was constantly threatening Netanyahu and leaning on the Israelis not to proceed effectively in their war, which Gaza, of course, started. Israel didn't start this war. I think Rubio is there to assure Netanyahu and his administration, his security cabinet, that the United States is behind them all the way. And I think the United States, the Trump administration, like the people of Israel, want to see a resolution of this endless problem they've got with Hamas. This has been going on for year after year after year, and it's got to be brought to an end. And I think the proposal that Trump put out there for America to take over Gaza and turn it into a tourist resort, I'm not sure how serious a proposal that is. What I think it conveys, though, is that the Trump administration wants to finally resolve this horrible, horrible problem that Gaza has been for a long time.
And of course, John, Rubio's next stop is Saudi Arabia, so we should see a strengthening of the Abraham Accords happening there, maybe a full-blown alliance, who knows. But tell us about all the panic that has set in from all the lefty organisations, the NGOs, as Elon Musk rips into them and takes away all the amounts of money that have been fed to these dubious, dodgy transgender operas wherever, and woke political garbage is terrifying. 70% of the American public are behind backing and supporting Elon Musk and Doge. Tell us your take on it.
Well, it's glorious, isn't it? I mean, the Democrats are basically admitting that they are in favor of waste and corruption and fraud. And the American people, I think it's been quite a revelation to see where so much of our money has been going, and to see the role that's played by the permanent bureaucracy in these agencies. These agencies are to be found nowhere in the Constitution. And the kinds of things you're talking about, the trans opera in Colombia, the trans comic book in Peru. If you look at the bill, the statute that funded the U.S. Agency for International Development, there's nothing in there about trans operas. They just give billions and billions and billions of dollars to these agencies, and the left-wingers who run these agencies, the permanent staff of these agencies, distribute these many billions of dollars to support their friends on the left and to support their ideological causes. And I think we've known this for a long time, but the details are shocking. I mean, even I have been shocked, frankly, by the extent of the corruption that is now coming to light.
Well, apparently, James was just saying before that property prices are falling rapidly, plummeting in Washington, D.C. as all the NGOs sell up and get out. So, John, you might want to pick up a quick little Foggy Bottom News place for yourself there. Great to chat to you, as always, John Hinderaker.